Before I start this video, I just want to let you guys know that I actually got the new Ratchet & Clank for the PS5. That wasn't a part of this pickup session because it came in the mail from Amazon, but just wanted to let you guys know that because it's an awesome game that just came out and, you know, it's worth noting. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Andrew here today, and we're going to be showcasing some of the games that I got today from GameStop. So I went there today just to look for some games, and they had quite a lot of offerings in their section in the pre-owned area. So I looked at some PS3 games. There just weren't any games I was really looking to get at the price point I wanted. And then I looked in the 360 section, a ton of cheap games that are pretty high quality games, and I decided to get a ton of them. So half of this collection is standard 360 games. The other half of it is actually Kinect. So I got a few Kinect games to add to my collection in there. So let's start off with one that I actually already had for the PS3, Assassin's Creed Revelations. So I've stated before, I'm going to say it again, I really haven't played an Assassin's Creed game before, but I saw this for 99 cents, and now at this point I'm going to have to figure out whether I want to play Revelations on PS3 or 360 first. Whatever it is, it's going to look good on my shelf, so main reason I got this game. But I am looking to get into the Assassin's Creed franchise pretty soon, and, you know, who knows how long it'll take me to get to this exact game. Next game on my list actually has to be Borderlands, and this says Borderlands double game add-on pack, so I'm not exactly sure what this is. I don't know if this is just like an add-on pack that goes along with Borderlands, or it is Borderlands and just has the extra add-ons, but I never got into the Borderlands games. That's just something I never really got myself into. I never played Borderlands 1, I can tell you guys that. I had Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel on Xbox One because my friend got me the Handsome Collection all those years back. I can't even remember how long ago it was now, but never got into the game. And, you know, I figured it'd be cool to add to the collection because very awesome series from what I've heard from all the fans. Alright, so the next game on my list is Dead Island Riptide. So I played part of Dead Island Definitive Edition on, I think it was on the PS4, and I also have Dead Island on the 360. So I thought it looked pretty cool. It reminded me of Left 4 Dead quite a bit, so immediately I jumped right on this game, and I'm pretty excited to actually start playing it. So, alright, right after this game, the next game I got was Destiny. So this is like the third or fourth time that I've bought this game. I had it on the 360 originally because my friend Frankie let me borrow his copy, basically. So yeah, he let me borrow his copy for the 360. I got my Xbox One and then my own copy of Destiny. I got my PS4 Black Ops 3 Limited Edition console not much later, and that came with Destiny the Taken King, the whole disc with all the expansion and all that stuff before Rise of Iron came out. And you know what? I saw the game on there, and I just decided, you know what, might as well add it to the shelf. I'm probably never going to play this game again, but it is cool just to have it there, because this was the original platform that I played Destiny on. I didn't get into Destiny 2 or any of that stuff. I really only played up to the Taken King on Destiny 1, but hey, pretty awesome series, and I hope one day to maybe get back into it if they make it a little more user-friendly, because when I played Destiny 2 recently on Game Pass, there was just too much stuff in the game, and I felt like I didn't know where to start, versus when the game first came out on the PS4, which I played at my cousin's house, it was a little easier for me to know what to do. But starting it out completely fresh in 2020 when I got my Series X wasn't very easy to get into. So that aside, next game on my list is Fallout 3, which I also own on the PC. I got a little bit into it on the PC years and years ago. This is before I even got my gaming PC. I got the game on my laptop and played through part of the game. Didn't really get far at all, but I remember being very interested in it. When I got my PC, for some reason, I just didn't jump on it. And then there was a problem with Games for Windows Live on Steam, where, you know, that whole service thing was shut down, so it wasn't letting me save my game at all at that point. And it was just a mess. So I actually haven't played the game in years, but I figured I would get a copy for the Xbox 360, even though you can get this on Game Pass nowadays. I felt like, you know, just adding it to the collection, because, you know me, I'm a collector. If I see a physical copy, I'm going to get it regardless of being able to get it for free on Game Pass. That's also going to happen with the majority of my Series X games, and especially the exclusives, because I want to have those physically. Alright, so the first game that I'm going to be showing off as a Kinect game actually is going to be Kinect Joyride. So I'm assuming this is some kind of car game on the Kinect. Now, I'm not a big Kinect guy. I did get a Kinect recently at a what kind of store did I get? I got it at a thrift store for like $5, and it was perfectly working. I connected it to my 360 in there, and it also came with the adapter for, I believe, the fat model of the Xbox 360. So basically, I got a Kinect recently. I decided to start collecting some games for it. I have a ton of Kinect games. I'm looking to get a full series of Kinect games. This just happens to be one of them that I added to the list. So let's put this aside. Don't really know much about it, so there's not much to say, but cool to have it in the collection. Another game added to the list is Kinect Sports Season 2. I had the first Kinect Sports game that my dad got for Christmas years ago. He stopped playing video games and all that, so I kind of just went downstairs and put the game on my, took the game from downstairs and put it on my shelf. So now the game technically belongs to me. He's not going to care. He doesn't play video games anymore. But yeah, this is one of the games that I got. I really enjoyed the first Kinect Sports. I had a lot of fun playing it with my family. I don't know if I'm really going to be playing this one with my family at all, or friends, or anyone, but who knows, maybe in the future somebody will be like, hey, remember the Kinect? And then I'll be like, yeah, let's go in my room and play it. So yeah, that's basically that. Let's jump into the last 2 games that I have here. So 9 games I have on here. So far I've covered 7. That game we're going to be talking about has to be Saints Row 4. So I've said this a few times in this video now. I had this game on PC originally. So when it came to the PC version, I played through the game in I think a span of 2 days. The whole thing with this game is a lot of people were very unhappy with it because they took a different approach to it rather than what they did with the older Saints Row games. And when I got this game, I hadn't played any other Saints Row game, so I actually enjoyed the hell out of this one. I loved the story. I loved the gameplay. And then when Get Out of Hell came out, I got that game immediately, and I think I played through that one in 2 days, something like that. It was an incredible game, and I really enjoyed that, and that's really the last of the Saints Row series that we've heard of at this point. We haven't heard any new Saints Row games looking to be coming out. I don't know how they're going to continue the series. Whatever it is, I really enjoyed this game like crazy, and I actually also played through this on the 360 already because I had it digitally, but as I said before, I like adding physical games to the collection, and this is just one of my favorite games of the last generation, believe it or not. I actually did have a lot of fun with this game, and it was one of the first games I ever beat on PC because I got this around the time that I built my PC. Alright. Last game on the list is another Kinect game, and that has to be Sonic Free Riders. So, if you guys don't know already, I'm a major Sonic fan. I've always been a fan of the Sonic series. Most of my videos that when I'm talking about Sega or anything related under that, Sonic is always brought up. I played all the classic ones on the Genesis. I played them on the GameCube. I played them on the Dreamcast. I even have my Saturn nowadays, although it doesn't have an original Sonic game on there. I still play the Sonic, the 4 games on there. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Sonic Jam, if I want to remember correctly, basically. Yeah, with all the 4 Sonic games and then that extra Sonic game. But the only one I haven't played was Sonic R, but this happens to be, another Sonic game, and it happens to be on the Kinect. So I decided to get this one today, to add another game to the Kinect collection. Like I said, I'm looking to get a full Kinect collection eventually, even including some games that would be on the Xbox One if possible, although I do not have an Xbox One Kinect yet. I would love to get one pretty soon. So anyway, guys, that's all the games that I got today. I really have to say, GameStop really does have pretty good deals when it comes to these used games. I basically talked to the guy behind the counter not long ago. It wasn't today that I talked to him. It was, although I went for a job interview today, I talked to him about other stuff. But the other day when I went there and got a few games, I basically talked to him and was like, yo, you guys are selling these, really cheap. I'll go on Mercari, and some of these games will be like $20 I picked up for like 99 cents, like Assassin's Creed Revelations. And basically he told me, he's like, they get a ton of trade-ins of these kind of games. At this point, they're making more money by just selling them at a cheap price anyway because it gets more of them out of the store. Because at this point, they're just trying to get rid of them. Imagine nowadays they were still selling PS2 games, or maybe about 2 years ago. Maybe say about 2 years ago, they were still selling PS2 games in the store because they were getting a ton of trade-ins. They're looking to sell their newer games. They're looking to sell the pre-owned Xbox One games at that point. They don't want to have a bunch of those older games there anymore. So they're really just trying to get rid of all these. And, well, I'm one of those people that is a sucker for this kind of shit. And I buy a ton of them at a time. And although I've had certain experiences where games came in broken online, I haven't had any experience with getting a broken game in store. So I have to say, really stoked that I got to go there today, and I'm hoping I get the job. Had a really good interview today. I have one more interview coming up soon, so I'll keep you guys posted about that. Thank you guys for watching this video. That's everything that I've covered today. I will see you all in the next one.